ration that shit out.
Worst case scenario, you have one less pair of socks.
Yeah. Don't sit there and try and act like you. Yeah, right. Took me a second.
Yeah, I was like,
stuck on
please
the
catch it. I need you to catch it.
What's going on, guys? It's What It Is podcast. I'm Strolly. He's Marley. And this is a podcast where we talk about stuff that some people don't want to talk about. We like to talk about it. We like to get it out there and try and see what you guys think about it. And today on the podcast, we're talking about...
Pipeline.
What kind of pipelines?
Oils.
Oh. All right. Well, that's not what I thought.
I appreciate how you pointed at me, but like not in view of the camera. Unless it is in view.
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out later. I'm assuming it wasn't.
I genuinely can't tell. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about the Colonial pipeline going down, getting hacked, and some implications that came from that.
Yeah,
and mass hysteria, unreasonably.
Stupid people being stupid.
Yeah, as is customary.
Yeah, exactly.
For America,
as stupid people want to be.
Yep. So let's start off with talking about, I guess, a little bit of what happened, right? So the one day, the other day, whatever day that was.
One day not long ago. Yeah, what is the timeline for this, actually? I got to look into that.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes. Why would it be a long time ago?
I have no idea. I don't get that. Anyway, so don't get off topic.
Immediately off topic. First 5 minutes.
Don't do this to me, Marley. So the pipeline got hacked with a virus called ransomware. So that shut down distribution, I believe, for a little bit. I believe it took them like a day and a half to get all the files back, to pay the ransom and get the files back. Or something like that, maybe 2 days. And then everybody panicked. And everyone was like, I got to fill up everything.
The pictures that I saw were ridiculous.
People filling up plastic bags.
Like, not even like Ziploc bags, like grocery bags that like you just tied up.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of things wrong with that, right? So, for one, gasoline has ethanol in it. And ethanol breaks down. And ethanol turns into water over time. Now, when you have water in your engine, it doesn't run well, and it does not run right, and it's bad. So if you're going to get all of this gasoline and you're not going to use it, chances are that gasoline's going to go bad, because 90% of these people don't realize that ethanol is in gasoline and that turns into water. So they're not putting any stabilizer, right? They're just sending it.
Oh, yeah.
So you just fucked up, right? You're going to put that in your car or your lawnmower, and it's going to not run. Yeah, exactly.
Like, at this point, I really hope they do.
And then even on top of that, the gasoline's going to break down the plastic in the plastic bags. It's not going to last long. So, yeah, that was stupid.
It was very, very stupid.
Yeah.
It was almost... I feel like it should have been more shocking to see people's reactions.
Yeah.
You know, it's unfortunate how that's like, it's par for the course. You know, it's like, it's to be expected.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, wow, they're doing that. But it's not like, it's not like we didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Like the extent that people went was interesting to see exactly how it happened. But nobody was surprised that these things were happening.
Yeah. Like, we're used to seeing it with like storms. Like when snow's coming, everybody rushes to the grocery store to get bread, milk, and eggs.
Snowstorm.
Yeah. You expect it with that, but like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah,
like, were we gonna really run out of gas? Like, I mean, maybe that was a potential for sure. Like, obviously, like if the supply chain goes down, you're not gonna have fuel, and if you don't have fuel, then you can't get to where you need to go. But it's like, I feel like if the state or the county or whatever truly ran out of gas, like, I would like to think that your job would understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know,
or,
it's like, it's a...
Or your kid's school would understand that, like, hey, we can't get diesel, so, like, yeah.
Yeah. My job, I remember It was what was it? Wednesday or Thursday. There was an email company wide for the drivers in the southeast region to be careful.
Yeah.
Basically to just like make sure they don't run out of gas to get gas when they need it.
Yeah.
To wait in whatever line, like let whoever know like
yeah.
This is gonna be happening, so just kind of be mindful.
For sure. And like when this kind of stuff happens, like the smart thing to do is to be like, okay, I have a half tank.
Mm-hmm.
Either if you feel comfortable that half tank is going to last you a considerable amount of time, then let it go for a little bit.
Yeah.
Or if you have a full tank, like treat a half tank like an empty tank at that point. Like only get a couple gallons at a time.
Yeah.
Don't be going to try and fill up 10, 15, 20 gallons at a time because you're like, oh, well, I need gas. Like, no.
Yeah, don't fucking fill up your
don't.
tank and then 3 black trash bags worth of fucking gas. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, gasoline isn't something that you necessarily want to store either.
No.
Like,
no. I don't want to put that I don't want to put that shit in my trunk.
Yeah, no.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, that's...
So, apparently it was 5 days.
Oh, 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hacked on May 7th. Company said they weren't going to pay the ransom. They did.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They always say they don't, and they realize the encryption is fucking...
Colonial Pipeline managed to resume pipeline service by May 12th.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
So roughly 5 days they were shut down.
Okay. All right, that's a considerable amount of time,
That is a considerable amount of time, considering that I think this pipeline supplies almost 50% of the oil to the east region.
Yeah.
East region. Because the pipeline leads from, you said, Texas to New York.
I believe so, yeah.
And then from New York up and down the East Coast.
Yeah. It just goes, yep. It goes all the way up and then makes its little stops or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. The interesting thing that I found was I don't believe there was a shortage on diesel. It was just on regular grade.
Really?
And if that's the case, that's purely our fault as society, right?
Yeah.
Because diesel, when you fill up diesel, you're filling up hundreds of gallons at a time, typically. Like tractor trailers usually have like 150 gallon tanks. Most like big diesel trucks, they're usually about 40, 50 gallon tanks. You're using up a lot of diesel. And I used to work at a gas station, and the gas station that we worked at, it wasn't a huge one. What?
Is this a Swiss story?
No. Swiss isn't a gas station.
I don't know what Swiss is.
What?
I've never been there.
No, it's a drive-through grocery store. It's the shit.
Oh.
Anyway, is this a Swiss story?
I'm assuming every story. I had this job at this one place. Like it was Swiss, wasn't it?
Yeah, no. No, this was the shop that I worked at.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
Yeah. There was 3 tanks in the ground. 2. Was it 3 tanks? 4 tanks. Sorry, 4 tanks. 2 regular tanks, 1 premium tank, Ultra, because it was Sunoco, and 1 diesel. The diesel tank, I think, was like, I actually can't remember the volumes of these tanks, but the diesel tank was the smallest of the tanks because it's not used a lot.
Right, there's not a lot of...
So if there was a shortage on diesel, that shit would have been gone real fucking fast. So my thing is, like, if it was really only a regular gas shortage, well, that's just because people are going to buy regular gas rationally. You know what I mean? So,
it's the immediate jump to hoarding.
Yeah, it's like the toilet paper.
Yeah, exactly. the toilet paper shortage of 2020.
Yeah, like you're just buying things because that's what you think you need to buy.
Yeah.
You're not actually thinking about it.
Yeah.
The panic is setting in and you're becoming irrational. Where if you just sat there and thought about it for like 30 seconds, you'd be like, I'm probably okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you just bought based on need, like, oh, I'm out of toilet paper, so I need to get toilet paper. Not that I have 2 packs of toilet paper, but eventually there's going to be no toilet paper, so now I need to go buy 10 packs of toilet paper.
Yeah, because I might not be able to wipe my ass one time. Or maybe you could just not wipe your ass with, like, the whole roll, you know?
Or just get a bidet.
Ooh.
I've never tried one. Have you?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it awesome?
Weird.
Really?
Extremely weird.
Weird in a good way, or...
That's a loaded question, right? There's something...
Let's learn about you, Stroke.
There's something about a jet of water hitting you right in your sphincter that makes you kind of cringe, but then, like, also, like, nice. You know?
Yeah.
No, weird.
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 Well, I'll try it someday.
Definitely worth, like,
Does it do its job?
Get a bidet and try it out. Yes, I think. I don't know.
You didn't look at your asshole afterwards?
No, I didn't put my head between my legs and we're like, hey.
Oh, good job, bidet.
Wow, my asshole's never been this clean.
Oh. You take showers, right?
Sometimes.
Next topic.
I don't put the jets on like full blast and point them at my asshole though.
Just legs up. Just like, all right.
Yeah. What has this turned into?
Anyways, back to the pipeline.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it sucks that people go immediately into hoard mode.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like based on need. Like I get it. You get in 5 days does sound like a lot of time, but like they resume production.
Yeah.
You know?
Like real shit, preppers got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're the perfect panickers because they understand something is going to happen and they don't buy everything all at once. They procure it over a short amount of time. Yeah. So like don't just go there and buy everything because you think that's what you need. Mm-hmm. Buy according to your needs and a little bit more. You know, I understand like you don't want to run out and it could be scary running out and having to plan for that. Yeah, okay, fine. You don't need if you use a pack of toilet paper in 2 weeks or whatever. Mm-hmm. Maybe get a big pack and a small pack. Mm-hmm. You'll be fine. I promise.
Right.
Ration that shit out.
Worst case scenario, you have one less pair of socks.
Yeah. Don't sit there and try and act like you. Yeah, right. Took me a second.
Yeah, I was like,
stuck on
please
the
catch it. I need you to catch it.
Just imagine and like, fuck, there's no toilet paper. It was time for it.
It's come down to this.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't panic. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I forgot my thought that I was going on.
My bad, dude. I distracted you twice on that.
I'm okay. I'm okay about
That's
the
all
sock.
my fault.
Nah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't sit there and rush to this because that's when shortages happen.
Yeah. Think about other people, not just yourself.
Yeah.
Because okay, so you might go without toilet paper. There's a shortage. Gasoline, there's a shortage. Mm-hmm. Like you said, buy based on your need. Because you hoarding all the resources means that the person behind you isn't going to be able to have those resources.
Yep, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. I went out and got gas during the shortage.
Yeah.
And that was because I needed it.
Right.
I was on like 2 bars and I got scared. I was like, I want to wait this out because I want to be that guy. But like,
exactly.
I don't think I can.
Yeah.
I need to get gas.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, I got to get to work tomorrow. Like, I'm not driving in between.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not planning on doing any road trips.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I have enough gas to last me probably a week or two.
Yeah. And
if I really ration it.
I put $10 in my tank because I was like, this will get me a half tank. Like that'll be good for a week and a half and we'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. But I just need to get to work a couple more times this week.
Yeah. No, I filled my tank.
Yeah.
Just because like I'm gonna ration my shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna drive 10 miles an hour.
Exactly. No, you don't.
I don't.
You're not going to.
No,
I know you're not.
I probably burned like half the fuel going go-karting yesterday.
Exactly. Don't lie to us.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was worth it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, so panicking for no reason is no bueno. Don't do it. Don't do it, people. Come on.
Yeah.
Be smart.
Just relax. Just relax. Take things day by day, dude.
You don't have to.
Because now all those people look really fucking stupid.
Yeah. The world changed, so change yourself too, right? Yeah. That's the thing. That's what I was actually going to say. I remembered it.
Oh, yeah. See? Brought it back.
Yeah. Don't sit there and act like you don't have to change who you are when the world changed around you. Like the pipeline changed. Okay, then I gotta adjust to that. Yeah. Not the pipeline has to adjust to me now. Mm-hmm. That's an issue, right? Yeah. And that's how shortages happen.
Well, it's like instead of adjusting in the sense of like ration, like you control yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
Instead, they went out and bought so much to keep up. Who even needs that much gas at one time? Like you said, it's gonna go bad. What are you doing? The shutdown lasted 5 days.
Yep.
How much gas do you need in 5 days?
My car, the way that I drive,
right,
and I usually just drive to and from work. I don't really go anywhere else. But just for my necessities to get through my life and still be employed and all that other stuff, a full tank of gas will last me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that should be ample amount of time for fuel to get to us. Like, period.
Exactly.
Like, There's no way that in any if anything happened, if the pipeline blew up, I'm pretty sure in 2 weeks. I don't know. That might actually be pretty severe. Actually, now that I think about it. But anywho,
yeah, it's probably pretty rough.
In theory, there should be enough everything else to redirect and get it over to us somehow, some way. Yeah, it's going to take a long time, but like 2 weeks should be fine.
Yeah,
that should be fine. Or not. Or if not, I'm going to tell work to go pound sand, and I don't have gas. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I genuinely can't do it.
Yeah,
I'll come pick you up. No, you can't because you don't have gas either.
Exactly. I'll ride a bike.
Yeah, right.
Bling, bling.
No.
Yeah, I have like a fucking half-hour commute. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I could probably ride a bike.
Yeah, you could probably ride a bike.
But no,
not me.
Too much work.
Yeah. Get an electric bike.
I
actually want one.
I would want to get a gasoline bike. And
it would defeat the purpose.
Exactly. Yep.
My bike runs on wind power.
My bike runs on my legs, and that's why it doesn't run.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The mileage is awful.
Yep. Yeah. So, yeah. The social implications that happen when stuff like this happens is pretty bizarre.
It's sad.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Something that should seem so natural to do, like is it change how you act. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't try to overcompensate by hoarding resources for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what do you do for the person that needs the gas?
Yeah. You know? Yeah. Because if that person actually needs the gas, then you're obviously taking it from them. You know.
Exactly.
It's a shame that we as a society aren't very accommodating to our neighbors anymore. No. Very selfish.
Yeah. And shit like this just proves that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Time and again, any kind of crisis.
Yeah.
Proves how selfish we are as a people.
Yep. Yeah, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
That we allow this to happen, and yet we want to act like we're all unified.
Yeah.
And that we're here for each other, and natural disasters happen, they're like, "Oh yeah, shout out to or hashtag save New Orleans when Katrina hit, or save Haiti or whatever it is."
All the charity streams that pop up, all the hashtags that I hate the hashtags, by the way. They all seem so empty.
I mean, for sure. Yeah. That's a whole different animal within totally itself. Different. But you will take, if your life was in jeopardy as well, you would take everything from everyone if you could.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't share.
Yeah.
And it's
focus solely on your own circumstances as opposed to how your actions affect other people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not fair. It's not fair, and it's not right.
Mm-hmm. In regular life, I get it. We're all living our own lives. But in times of crisis, when things are happening, when situations arise where we need to look at the bigger picture, time and again has proven that we don't as people.
Well, that's what we do. It's just what we do as
I was like, that's it.
That's just it's how, unfortunately, that's how we've been raised as Americans, I think. I think that's definitely a societal thing where
oh yeah, it's absolutely a societal thing.
Where we think that
only we matter.
Yeah. Yep. And that everything that we do is supposed to be somewhat special for whatever reason. And not saying that people aren't special and that you shouldn't feel special for the certain things that you're able to do or that you can do, but
special in the sense that I matter more.
Right. You're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My situation matters more than your situation, no matter what your situation is.
No, fuck that shit. No.
Yeah, fuck you.
No, you're shit too. If I'm a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit.
Exactly.
That's just how it is. And I really hate.
I hate seeing it.
Mm-hmm. I hate seeing the selfishness that occurs when a minor inconvenience happens, and that's exactly what this was.
A snowstorm, a hurricane.
Yep.
Yep. A snowstorm. I was like, oh, it's gonna be 3 to 5 inches. Everybody be prepared. Suddenly, there's no milk and eggs at the grocery store. What the fuck?
Yep. Can confirm.
Dog, I gotta eat for the next week. Who bought all this shit?
I have a Swiss story for that.
I know you do.
Yep.
Tell it.
Okay, so this one day, right?
Yeah. Somebody came and bought all the eggs.
Yeah, no, I mean honestly, anytime when it would snow, we would typically always run out of milk. Eggs usually weren't so bad. And
bread.
Bread. Oh yeah, bread. Bread. We would run out of bread really fast.
Yeah.
Milk. We would always run out of like whole and 2%. That's what mainly people would get.
Yeah.
We would just it was insane how and it would be so busy.
Yeah.
We would do double the business if it said that it was gonna snow.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
thank God we have. Yeah, that's
that's it.
Take a bow. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. No. It's. I hate seeing it. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Like
Yeah.
it feels bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
You know, like
Right.
like when you think about it, like you sit back.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Yep. It's embarrassing.
As individuals and as a people, you know, like I'd be embarrassed hoarding resources in times of need.
Yeah.
Like I would be embarrassed. I would be ashamed to be out there buying gallons of milk and cartons of eggs.
Yep.
Knowing I probably still have the shit at home too,
But
I need to get enough for myself.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck whoever else is out here that's also gonna suffer because I bought more than I need.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you're gonna sit there and literally hoard it all.
Yeah. It's like every
and it's just gonna go to waste.
Every crisis
There's
is
people starving in Africa, Marley.
Oh well, that's Africa.
Damn. Fair enough.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna send my eggs to Africa.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna buy cartons of eggs and you fucking mail it to Africa. That's not gonna fly too well.
Yeah. Yeah. So with this whole pipeline and people buying up all the gas, it's really crazy. Good thing it actually didn't happen in the wintertime.
Yeah.
That would actually be more scary if it happened during the wintertime because of houses that burned oil. You know what I mean? That would be like people could actually freeze to death.
Oh yeah.
Like right now, like
well, that's what happened in Texas. Didn't a couple people die when that fucking winter storm hit?
Yep, exactly.
Not that I have any love lost for Texas.
Well, and then also, isn't that a lot of because of
the way Texas
just houses didn't just have they didn't have heating.
insulation.
Yeah, they didn't have heating system.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So there wasn't the heat to put into the house.
Exactly. But no, that's the situation where it's like they could fucking freeze to death in their homes. That actually happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know that potentially happening, especially up here. You know, people would be ready for it and probably would be fine. But like that risk of running out of oil would be bad.
I think it was more so the southeast that got hit the most. Yeah, from this pipeline shutdown. Because I think up here we've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Gas prices has gone up for sure. That's just gone up like a quarter.
Yeah. Well,
but it's to be expected.
Yeah. But now I wonder if that's got a lot to do with that the people up here are just used to I don't want to say like obviously no one's really used to a gas shortage, but like we're used to panicking scenarios, right? I.e. when we get storms and and hurricanes. People like inland don't really fear hurricanes down in the south, and they don't get winter storms really. Right. So like, are they really used to like? Is this like the first time when they felt like they had to panic for something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that predominantly? Do you think where it came from? Or
well, that's the thing. I don't know necessarily if that was just like a lack of panic in the Northeast, or maybe we have a different supply. Because like I said, that pipeline supplied about 50%, but I don't know if that 50% is for like the Southeast as opposed to the Northeast. You know, like I don't know. I don't know if there was the entire East Coast that was
if
hit.
We had another
from like fucking
that was from
fucking like Maine to Florida. Like I don't know if that was a case. True. I know that a lot of these situations where the like gas stations didn't have any gas, and a lot of the pictures that were happening of people filling up trash bags and fucking plastic containers of gasoline was happening mostly in the South. Like I think like this like maybe was it the Carolinas? I think Carolinas.
I knew the Carolinas got hit pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's true. That's true. Maybe it is because we. Oh God, excuse me. We have a.
You okay?
Yeah. I got scared. It tasted like peppers. It was weird. Sorry.
You even eat peppers?
Yeah. Dinner.
Oh. Okay.
So. Yeah, maybe it does have something to do with the double redundancy that we may have with our oil supply and shit like that. Yeah. Either way, I don't understand. Why is it that?
Because I haven't seen any lines up here. Have you?
Oh,
gas
no,
stations.
no.
They're
No.
I saw again pictures of just people lines out the fucking to the road.
Yeah. My dad was saying that apparently down in Delaware a while ago there was lines. But also I don't know if that's because Delaware's gas is cheaper than our gas and people were, instead of paying our gas prices, we're going down to Delaware to pay their gas prices. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know the situation. He just said that there was people lined up. So.
I know there was gas stations in Maryland that were pretty tough. I think because my dad just visited my my half brother, so I know a couple gas stations around DC. I think were short.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know exactly how the supply works or
I don't.
Who there'll probably be like after like statistics or whatever seen who was hit the hardest, what states like had the least amount, what happened. Like there's probably going to be some kind of information coming out about that.
Yeah. And how much was it? Was just the lack of understanding of the volume or the lack of actually having product kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Was it people? How much of it was people causing the shortage versus an actual shortage?
Exactly. Yeah. And like that's the one thing that like I guess I don't understand because I can't relate in any way, shape, or form because I'm so I don't really panic very often.
Mm-hmm. His life.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. But like why do you need to get all of the gas? Like what is the like obviously the rationale is that oh well it's not going to be here so I need to make sure I have enough and it's like I get that but like that's
every
stop
crisis
driving so much. Like
every
I feel
crisis isn't the end of the world.
Yeah, like it's just one of those things where it's like I don't understand why getting too much is more beneficial than not using all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier to ration than try and take the rest.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I guess that kind of goes into like
maybe it's just our personalities too as well. Because like even like when in like going back to like the beginning of the pandemic, the more information that was coming out like as like from January to March when the shutdowns fucking happened, I was taking it literally like just day by day. It's like, oh, there's a virus. All right, that sucks. There's viruses pop up a lot all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's spreading. All right, that sucks.
Yeah.
All right, we have to wear masks now. All right, I'll wear masks.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to shut down. All right, well, I'll shut down. Stay home. You know, like it's like these just adapt.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Adapt to your surroundings.
Exactly.
And don't ask for your surroundings to adapt to you.
It's not within your control, so the best you can do is just go with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You're not gonna fight it.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
If you need to ration, just ration.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
Exactly.
My dad used to always say that to me. And I would always be like, shut up.
Shut up, Dad!
Yeah. You don't know what I'm going through. God.
You don't know me.
Yeah.
You're not my dad.
What? Who told you?
What? Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, like when I was younger, like I never really understood what it really meant. And then as I started growing older, I'm like, wow, that's like a really good thing to kind of live by. Like just
improvise, adapt, overcome.
Yeah. Just
take it for what it is.
You know what I mean? In an appropriate way.
Yeah. The pipeline was shut down for 5 days.
Yeah. 5 days.
5 days.
That's all it took.
Exactly. Now, when the studies come out of was a shortage caused by people versus actual shortage, actual lack of supply,
and then I'm gonna make fun of everyone because they made the shortage and not the gas.
God, yeah, we're not gonna let them live.
Oh, I cannot wait for the memes. Stupid, fucking dummy.
Can't wait for it, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I don't know. It's embarrassing.
Absolutely.
It's so embarrassing.
It's been an embarrassing handful of years.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
And it's only embarrassing because we know we can do better.
Yeah, it shouldn't be so hard to do better.
Yeah, it's not embarrassing because people are acting the way they are. It's like, I mean, I guess yes, but like it's more embarrassing because we're like,
you don't have to be that way.
Yeah. we're supposed to be better.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be acting like this.
We tell everyone else that we're better and yet look at us.
Yeah. We're civilized, damn it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We tell the whole world that we're the best country in the world and then look at what happens when anything happens.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm embarrassed for you, Marley.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The fuck?
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap.
I think
Do you have any last thoughts, my friend?
Don't panic.
Mm-hmm.
Things happen. Obviously, like, we can't prepare for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Every way that things can go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to plan for these things.
Mm-hmm.
But don't make it worse
Right.
than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Make a concerted effort to think about other people, not just yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Use fucking gas canisters next time. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, buy gas cans. There's a reason why they make them.
Exactly. God.
Yeah. Yeah. They're expensive, though. Like $25 for like a 5-gallon can.
Well, at least you get to keep the gas that's in it.
That's true.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Also, look in the fuel stabilizer if you're going to buy all that gas.
Yeah. If you're going to be an asshole, be a smart asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
All right. Good place, man.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll catch you guys next time.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening. We love you.
Hope you liked it.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share.
All those things.
Do the things that help us out.
Mm-hmm.
Be great.
We love you guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Smoochies.